What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Heem, and I'm back with another video, man. And this video is no reaction video. As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm just gonna be giving y'all the real of how I overcame my weed addiction. If you have clicked on this video, you probably want some tips and tricks and how to do the same shit. So that's what I'm here to do. Y'all know I've always said, if you've been here, if you're an OG subscriber and shit like that, you know that I've always said, like, my channel is not just I'm gonna post what I want type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all fuck with me, cause the authenticity. What the fuck? Authenticity. Um, but yeah, bro. Like, so I'm giving y'all the real. So like, if y'all know, my last live stream I did on YouTube and Twitch, I was told y'all I'm on this journey for the month of August, which is just being completely sober, bro. So no weed, no alcohol. Biggest thing, no weed type shit. Alcohol is kind of easy, but I had a period where I was just binging alcohol like wine. I was drinking a bottle of wine a day, gang, double XL type shit. Um, and for the month of August, I'm just like, bro, we finna like kick all that shit, and we finna, overcome it type shit. So with weed, bro, I've smoked weed like seriously since I was like 18. And when I say seriously, like I'm going to go buy my own shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's when I consider niggas a weed smoker. When you go buying your own weed and shit like that, niggas ain't gotta fire you up all the time. And like I said in that last live stream that I did, I was like, yeah, for the month of August, I'm just going completely sober. I went cold turkey. So I didn't fucking ease my way into this shit, just decreasing my dosage or whatever like that. I just literally went cold turkey with this shit. Um, so the 31st, no, the 30th was my last. What June, July, yeah, July 30th was my last day smoking. And then I hopped on my challenge. So my challenge officially started July 31st. And from July 31st up until this point, a nigga has been sober as shit. And I'm gonna give you guys like the tips and little shit that kind of help me fight the urges that come, because like if you're on this journey, if you clicked on this video, you're probably along the journey and shit like that. You want to kick the habit, you want to stop smoking completely for whatever reason. Everybody got their own reasons and shit like that. For me, I felt like I needed to do it in a way, because I felt like a lot of I had a lot of brain fog. I was getting jaded and shit like that, and I was just wasting my days just sitting at my this here desk right here and just smoking. Like I come home from work, smoke, stop at Publix, get a bottle of double XL, $14, nigga, and kill that bitch in that night. And nigga go to sleep and repeat the same thing the next day. So I was just like, bro, yeah, we finna cut this shit out. This shit ain't even healthy. I shouldn't even be doing this shit. Number one, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what made me want to, even encourage myself to even do it even more. But like I said, it wasn't healthy. I was putting myself into a bad mental state and shit like that. So I'm just like, yeah, nah, we not finna do this shit. Um, and too much of anything is horrible, bro. Too much of anything is horrible. And I had to actually realize that. So like I said in this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all like my experiences. I got 2 more weeks to go on this journey, gang, and I will say, along in the beginning, this shit was easy. My first week, I thought it was gonna be harder. You know what I'm saying, to fight those urges and shit like that. But honestly, the shit was easy. It's getting deeper into to my month now. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks, officially what 15 days that I've been sober type shit, no weed, no nothing like that. Um, and I'm going until the 1st of September. Now, I set myself up for the 1st of September just because I gave myself a goal. That is my goal. You know what I'm saying? I get that, boom. If we go over, cool. But I want to hit that goal. Now, I will say, this week here has tested me. I've wanted a blunt bag, gang. Like I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go hit my weed man up, all this shit, blah blah blah. Like I want a blunt. But I'm staying resilient with this shit because, like I said, I'm proving this shit to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can do this shit. It's just, yeah, actually put your mind to this shit. I know this shit sounds cliche as shit, but that's what you really got to do. And for me, when I set this goal out for myself, this could be tip number one. You know what I'm saying? Tip number one. When I set this goal out for myself, I kind of set it as the goal was already completed. I didn't tell myself that I was going to complete the goal. I told myself the goal was completed. It's a big difference. So I had a journal. I got my journal in my book bag and shit. But I just wrote down what I wanted to accomplish for the month of August. It was just a whole list of shit that I wanted to do, and that's what I've been doing, like, daily. You know what I'm saying? So that's been my like my 30-day hard. You know how niggas do the 75 hard shit like that. This has just been my little little challenge for myself. So I wrote down on in that journal, like, for the month of August I was sober, and that just kind of wires your brain differently. And you could take this into doing anything, gang, like for real, for real. But that kind of just wired my brain differently. It was like, okay, yeah, the shit is done. You looking at something. If I go looking, you know what I'm saying? You go open the book and you read the shit and you wrote it as like, nigga, you predicted the future type shit. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, it kind of just help you put shit in perspective a little bit. I'm like, okay, and in your head, it is like, yeah, this shit is already. It's like you just catching up, gang. I don't know how to really explain it. It helped me. You know what I'm saying? It's helping me because it kind of just it like you're just catching up to what your future self has already done. So that's really tip number one, bro. Like, it's manifestation in a way, like dead ass, like, bro. Tip number one, like, manifest the shit. Like, write it down and say, I'm not going to do this. I did it. Like, cause in a way, we've lied to ourselves so much in our life, and saying that we gonna do some shit and we don't do it and shit like that. Like, you don't lie to yourself that you broke so much trust within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't even believe the shit that come out your own mouth. You feel me? So you just gotta rewire that brain chemistry, bro. And when I wrote that shit down, it was just like that shit was stamped. Like, I can't even go back on this word because my future self already did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it kind of play out in my head. Now, like I said, bro, like, I'm still catching up to that nigga that completed the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So in the moment, he had them fucking urges. Like, yeah, nigga, like I said, this month has tested me, gang. Like, well, this week, not this month, but this week has tested me. Because I said the first week was a breeze for real, for real. Like, I was straight. But this week has tested me. Like, it was a lot of job shit going on, life shit, all of that shit. Where just like, bruh, oh my fucking God, I want to smoke a blunt. Because that's what I use to decompress and get my mind off of shit at times. And I was too reliant on the shit, which I didn't. I mean, I knew it, you know what I'm saying, but you don't really know it. You see what I'm saying? Until you like come down off of the shit and you get in moments like this where you're completely sober and you going through the shit and it's just like, fuck, bro. Like, you just want something to like just numb the shit or just like get your mind off of it, gang. So that I will say that has been testing me, but to fight those urges, bro, you just really just gotta keep your mind busy. And this tip number two, for real, for real, keep your mind busy. And I'm gonna go back over these tips like towards the end of the video and shit like that. This shit is all freestyle. Like, I just started recording this shit, so I ain't got no script, gang. I'm talking to you as I'm talking to my homies type shit. Y'all know this is what I do with my reaction videos, with everything. The only thing that may be edited on this fucking channel is the vlogs I post here and there type shit. You feel me? So everything else on the channel, if y'all are new here, everything on this channel is raw and authentic. If y'all are OG subscribers, you know what the fuck going on, gang. I don't edit none of this shit. But yeah, like, tip number two is to keep your mind busy, bro. So for me, what I kind of habit stacked, like, it's not even habit stacked, but in a way, yes, because like I'm trying to break the habit of fucking smoking every day. You know what I'm saying? And I want to build the consistency of going to the gym a couple times a week. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been going to the gym about 4-5 times a week, and with me, I'm at the gym. I don't got time to think about a fucking blunt, gang. Respectfully, like, I don't got time to do that. And I was working out, but while I was smoking and shit, like, I used to smoke before I go worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do shit like that. But I had to disassociate the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So with me, goddamn, okay, boom, I'm not doing this shit. I have to occupy my time another way. Going to the gym. I've been going to the gym a little later in the day because I know, like, that's usually when I want to, like, you know what I'm saying, smoke. So I'm going to the gym later in the day. I'm getting home from the gym later in the day. I'm just all I got time to do is come home, eat, take a shower and shit like that. And that shit has been like helping me for real, bro. Like just keeping your mind busy. That's just one way I've kept my mind busy. I've been heavy back into reading my fucking books and shit like that. Like shit that I just lost sight of, bro, that I used to do. Just getting back into those things, getting back into those good habits. You see what I'm saying? So like just replace the habit. And that's what I've been doing. Like just to keep my mind busy. If I'm sitting here reading a book, I don't it's like I can't smoke. You feel me? And then another thing too, remove all. I still have a fucking ashtray right here, but remove everything else, and I still got fucking papers right here. But remove all of the accessories that would, you would use to fucking smoke, like my rolling trays and shit. I done packed them bitches up somewhere. Boom. Like I said, I still got my ashtrays and these papers here. These pack of papers from the last pack I bought. You know what I'm saying? Before I started this fucking challenge and shit like that. My ashtray still here just because the ashtray is there, but remove all that shit, bro. Like I ain't delete my plug on, but it's just like the will. Like you gotta have that willpower at the end of the day. So I made my environment intentional for me in a way. Now somebody come across and come in my room, I'm like, oh damn, you got papers here, you smoke? Yeah, I do, but right now I ain't smoking type shit. And that's kind of how I'm like I'm just changing my relationship with the weed, gang. Like I said, my relationship with the weed wasn't good. A nigga was relying on the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I used to smoke a lot, bro. Like, I ran through a zip in a week. I like shit like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just like burning a hole in my fucking pocket. That's another thing too, bro. I've seen the money I've been saving, gang. On God. Like, in the midst of the shit, like when you can. Cause you have to be able to afford fucking your habit. You know what I'm saying? So like in the midst of the shit, like I'm not really, cause I ain't missing shit. My bills paid, I'm still able to do what the fuck I want to do, blah blah blah. So I'm not really missing shit. At that time I was thinking, but I come back and look, like damn, bro, I do got a little bit more bread in my pocket type shit, like, and I'm able to maneuver a little bit better. Like I've been throwing that shit into investments and little shit like that. So like I've just freed up a little bit more capital and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. But you definitely have to keep your mind busy in this shit, bro. Like, because it's gonna be times where you want to, and that shit, nigga. Before I started fucking recording, nigga, I want to smoke right now, gang. I kid you fucking not. I want to smoke right now, but it's just like I can't. I literally I can't. I have to uphold my end of the bargain type shit, cause nigga, September 1st, I'm Wiz Khalifa, gang. September 1st, I'm Wiz Khalifa, but for these next 2 weeks, and like I said, bro, it's been 2 weeks, bro, since niggas done did this shit. But for these next 2 weeks, I have to. This is gonna be the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going towards the end, and I know myself. I'm like, yeah, I done did this shit long enough. But no, I have to go to the finish line type shit. That's like if I stop early, that's like me not touching the line doing suicides. I'm cheating myself. I ain't cheating nobody but my damn self. So I can't even do that shit to myself, bro. And then another thing, bro. Another tip as well. This is tip number 3 that we on. Have folks that can hold you accountable, bro. Like my homies know that I'm on this journey. These niggas smoke. Majority of these niggas, for real, there's a few of them niggas that don't. But majority of these niggas smoke. And nigga, we smoke together, but they know that I'm on this journey and shit like that of not smoking for this month and shit like that. And them niggas has been encouraging me. Nigga, I'm posting stories on my motherfucking shit just day by day, like, yeah, nigga, day 3, do it, and they, they encouraging the nigga like, hey, bro, don't fold, keep going, cause you inspiring me. Shout out my homie Jabari type shit, like that nigga, like, hey, gang, you can't stop, cause you an inspiration to me with this shit. When I was on, I believe it was day 11, I was just like, bro, I want a blunt so fucking, like, day 11, I remember this shit vividly. Day 11, bro, I was just like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. I want a blunt, bro, like, fuck it. A nigga replied to my note that I posted on Instagram, and he was just like, gang, nah, gang, you can't, gang, cause you're an inspiration to me. I wish I was on day 11, bro. Keep going. He was like, even if, just hold on 3 more days, even if, so you can say you got it to 2 weeks. And I'm just like, bro, fuck that, nigga. I'm going the whole month, gang. I set this shit out for myself. I'm like, I ain't gonna let you down, gang. So just like, not only am I doing it for myself, but it's other folks that's rooting for a nigga as well, bro. And that shit is like, that's empowering, bro. Like, for you to not, like, yeah, I started this shit for myself, but it's other niggas around that's like, yeah, bro, I want to see you do this shit too. And they have been encouraging me. Like I said, all my niggas around me has been encouraging me, bro. Like, and I've been telling these niggas, like, cause they know. And I told them, bro, I didn't even think I was gonna make it this long. I literally told my niggas this shit today. I'm like, bro, I didn't even think I was gonna make it this far with this shit. That was like, bro, I always believed in you, gang. And that shit like that is like, all right, bro, I can keep going. I got other niggas believing in me. I can keep going. Fuck all this shit. If these niggas are believing in me, I gotta believe in myself. So have niggas that can hold you accountable with this shit, bro. Like I said, I don't know how long you want to do it. I don't know if you want to kick the habit completely. Right now, I would say I would probably get onto this in a later later on the video and shit like that. But I'm not saying that I want to kick the habit completely. I want to just build a different relationship with the habit. Cause I like getting hot, gang. Like, I'm not gonna care. I don't think there's a world, and God proved me wrong, but I don't think there's a world where Naheem doesn't smoke weed. Gang. Like, I don't know, and that just may be me talking now, but I like it, bro. Like, but me being able to like it that much and restrain from it for this amount of time is, I find that shit powering, because every day, gang, a couple blunts a day for a long ass time type shit, and just going cold turkey one day and just like, fuck it, nigga, I feel like I'm doing a damn good job, gang. I ain't gonna cap. So yeah, like that's tip number 3, bro. Have niggas that can hold you accountable along your journey, bro, and give them, because if you don't have nobody holding you accountable, then you will never like, and you shouldn't need to have people holding you accountable, but it helps. It fucking helps, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cap like, nah, nigga, you need to be doing this shit all on your fucking own. All this shit fucking helps, bro, to have niggas that hold you accountable along the shit. And that's just with anything, gang. Like, just have people that can hold you accountable, gang. Like, and you will be better off. You will get further if other people are holding you accountable and not just yourself. Because it's easy to tell yourself, like, bro, you good. You always gonna give yourself a slap on or a pass. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna give yourself a pass. But if you tell somebody else, like, all right, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, bro, boom, 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 and that person actually holds you accountable and they not bullshitting, I promise you, you ain't gonna want to let that person down. Like, I got 3, 4, 5 homeboys right now that's like, nah, gang, no, nigga, you gonna do this shit. So it's like I said, I'm doing it for me, but the fact that other people are there and they are getting the inspiration and they want me to succeed in this shit as well, bro, it's like, it gives me even more fuel to like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like, that's tip number 3. I would say, have folks that hold you accountable, bro. So just a little recap. Tip number 1. Fuck, what was tip number 1, gang? I don't even fucking remember. I don't remember what tip number 1 was. I know tip number 2 was fucking keep your mind busy. Tip number 1, what the fuck was tip number 1? Fuck, I don't remember what tip number 1 was. Hey, that's from the weed, girl. Short-term memory loss and shit. That's from the weed, gang. I really don't remember what the fuck tip number 1 was. Y'all niggas gonna have to rewind the video and just catch tip number 1. I should have wrote this shit down. Like I said, I'm freestyling all this shit off the dome. Tip number 3, have folks that hold you accountable, bro. Tip number 2 was like manifesting the shit. That was manifesting the shit. Boom! Tip number 1 was I written the shit down and I like basically manifested it. Like, claim the shit already, gang. Like, claim the shit as it is done. Now we getting some fucking word. Boom. Tip number 1, claim this shit, bro. Like I said, I told myself for the month of August I was sober. I didn't say I'm going to be. I was, nigga. So implying to myself like, yeah, nigga, you better catch up to this nigga that wrote this shit down in this book, because he was from the future. You know what I'm saying? My mind was thinking in the future. Boom, that's tip number 1. Manifest this shit and claim it. Tip number 2, keep your mind busy. And tip number 3, have folks that can hold you accountable, gang. And honestly, bro, with those 3 tips, I really feel like any nigga you'll be straight with what you're trying to do. Now, when it comes to like different substances and shit like that, I ain't got no expertise in that shit. You might go, go AA type shit. That's nothing to joke about. But like, all I know is about weed type shit. And shit, nigga, tip number 4. Fuck it, nigga. Tip number 4. You gotta be real with yourself, gang. Gang, I'm like, yeah, nah, nigga, you're addicted. You're addicted. Yeah, like I had to be real with myself, like claim the shit, bro. Like, cause if you're in denial, bro, denial is the first fucking. That's number 1. You gotta claim the shit like you claimed, like you was going. You know what I'm saying? Claim this shit like, yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm addicted, bro. I had to sit there and come to terms with myself. Cause all the times when I've tried to stop, I ain't tried fucking hard enough. Cause I'm not addicted to this shit, bro. Like blah blah blah. But no, like claim the shit, bro. Actually, claim your addiction, bro, and don't be ashamed of the shit. It is what it is, bro. We all have a vice. We all got something that we don't want to do or that we do and that's just is not fucking good at all, bro. Claim the shit, and once you claim it, you become more self-aware of this shit. And I was self-aware of this shit for a minute, but I didn't really want to claim it. And I just thought like, bro, I'm cool, bro. I'm getting by and shit like that. I'm straight. But I needed some type of change. I needed some type of rewiring. And that's what this shit, that's what happened with this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, bro, with these 2 weeks, I've been fucking emotional and shit. And that's just like, I'm dealing with raw feelings, bro. I'm dealing with raw feelings, bro. It's nothing to mask how I'm feeling and shit like that. Like, I'm getting into like how I've been feeling within these 2 weeks. I done gave y'all the tips for real. Like, cause like I said, those tips is what's keeping me going, keeping my mind busy, having niggas that's holding me accountable. And I already claimed this shit. Like, it's already done. It's already done. I just gotta do it. It's already done. And the rest of these 2 weeks, like I said, I know this shit. These 2 weeks are gonna be the hardest. I feel like of this shit because it's crunch time. It's getting down to it, and I just feel like these 2 weeks are gonna be the hardest 2 weeks of the challenge. But the first 2 weeks is a breeze. Monday come, that's gonna be the 3rd week, and nigga, I can't wait for the first. I can't wait for the first, gang. And I believe the first is on a Saturday. I can't wait for the fucking first. Is the first on a Saturday or Tuesday? I don't fucking know. But I can't wait for the first, gang. Yeah. So now I'm getting into like how I've been feeling within these 2 weeks, and we've been recording for about 22 minutes. I didn't even fucking peep that. It didn't feel that long. But within these 2 weeks, I would say my first day. Cause I streamed my first day of the challenge and shit like that. My first day, a nigga was smooth, bro. I will say before I had sparked that stream and shit, I'm just like, my routine was smoke, set my vibe to record, to stream, whatever that shit may be. You know what I'm saying? And like, I incorporated a blunt within like everything I did, bro. Like, that shit just, gang, I promise you, that shit just wasn't it. But my first day, like I said, it was easier than I thought. But that's just, nigga, I had, smoked the day before. So I'm just like, okay, a day not smoking, I've done that before, blah, blah, blah. I should be smooth. And then I started shit on the weekend, so it came Saturday. I would have wake and baked on a Saturday, but shit, I had to go and run errands and shit like that. So I just literally kept my mind busy and just completed shit that I needed to get done that fucking mattered that I nigga wasn't really doing. But within these 2 weeks, I've been hella emotional. I will say that, like, emotions have been brought up. Nigga, I was in a car driving, gang, and I'm just driving, listening to music and shit. And my eyes start getting teary. I don't like the fuck going on with this bitch ass nigga, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what the fuck was happening. But those are the raw emotions that a nigga was masking and shit like that. When your mind just thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been riding around in silence lately and just allowing my mind to think with no stimulation, bro. Like, just allowing my mind to actually process shit, process how I'm feeling and shit like that. And I guess that's what's bringing out those raw emotions. I've been a little bit irritable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already not a morning person for real, but for my job, I gotta wake up by like 4:30, get to work at like 6:30 and shit. And I gotta talk to people on the walk-in, bro. So I'm irritable as fuck. Like, bro, just leave me the fuck alone. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, you yapping my fucking ear off. Shit like that. I'm coming home from work knowing that I can't even fucking smoke a much of the best thing I could do is go to the gym and fucking decompress and move some weight. But I would tell you, after I leave the fucking gym, I feel fucking great. You know what I'm saying? And I go get my protein in and shit like that. Go take a shower, probably watch a fucking movie or some shit, watch some YouTube, and I'm Gucci, gang. So yeah, those are shit. Another symptom, nigga, cold sweats like a bitch. Nigga, I've been waking up in my nigga tank top soaking wet, bro. I'm like, the fuck is going on, bro? Like, you a dead ass think, boy. It's 100 degrees in the fucking spot. For real, bro. Like, I'm waking up in cold sweats, bro. Like, my tank top drenched. My fucking sheets on my bed look like my girl just got up. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, it dead ass like that, bro. It's like, bro, I can't deal with this shit. But that's another symptom. I'm like, bro, fuck this. Nigga, my first couple of days of that shit, I'm just like, oh, fuck no. I couldn't do them cold sweats, gang. That's one of them shits. But like being irritable, just being emotional, bro. I ain't gonna count. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not an emotional person, because believe it or fucking not, believe it or I could be a little bit emotional, gang, on some real nigga shit, bro. I could be a little bit fucking emotional, bro. Like sometimes I be acting like a bitch. I say it myself. I be acting like a bitch sometimes. I can be a little emotional and shit like that, but hey, bro, emotions are real, bro. I'm a real ass nigga, so it took a lot for me to actually, even back then, even coming into this shit, cause I never liked to show emotion and shit like that. I always try to like, bro, I'm straight. Fuck all that shit, that crying shit, nigga. Fuck, I look like crying, nigga. I'm a grown ass man, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit, but like, yeah, nigga, I've been emotional and shit like that. I've been allowing myself to feel this shit. I don't got no fucking choice. I ain't got nothing to mask it, so I've been having to feel these feelings. I've been having to like do it. Nigga, it's times I've come home and I just want to lay in the bed and I can't do nothing but think. You see what I'm saying? So all of those raw emotions, all of that shit that you've been, bottling up and shit like that, when you come off of whatever substance, when you not fucking masking the shit, you gon' feel that shit, bro. You gon' feel that shit, bro. And it just, because you can only run from the shit for so fucking long. You know what I'm saying? At some point you have to claim the shit. And this one thing that I remember, my homegirl came over the spot one day and we was fucking chilling and shit like that, smoking shit. And she was just like, we were talking, having a real ass conversation, bro. And she was like, bro, Naheem, your healing journey is gonna be you being sober. And ever since she said that shit stuck with me, gang. And I'm not saying that I'm finna fucking heal within this month of me being sober and shit, but it's definitely a start to like, all right, I see what the fuck she talking about, bro. Like on some real shit, like no cap shit, bro. Like on some real shit, I'm like, yeah, I see what the fuck she talking about. Cause you can only heal when you actually feel what the fuck you feeling, bro. Like that's real, bro. You can, cause if you don't even know how you feeling sometimes, like it's times where I'm feeling a type of way, I couldn't even tell you why I'm feeling how I'm feeling. I'm either mad or fucking irritated, and a lot of my like sadness or whatever gets like, it gets masked in like irritability or like just like kind of madness a little bit. I don't know why. That's just how it comes off a little bit. Like I could be like just down, but it'll come off like I'm mad, or like I don't know what the fuck the science is behind that shit, bro. But yeah, bro, like, but yeah, she told me that shit, and that shit stuck with me. Like, yeah, nigga, your healing journey is gonna be you being sober. Like I said, this month is just within shit. It's not even the full month, but you see how I'm talking, like within this month, like you see how I'm talking, gang. Like the shit is done. Like y'all had to catch my drift, gang. The shit is done. But I've been seeing what she's been saying, like, more and more. And as I get down to these last, 16 days of this fucking challenge, 16, 17 days or whatever the fuck, of the challenge, bro, I say I'm gonna I'm pretty sure I'm gonna spark a blunt September 1st. I'm not gonna cap. But after that, I feel like I've done conquered the majority of the shit to like, I can do this shit as I want.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's ultimately, I just want to build that better relationship because in September I got some other shit that's going on, and I probably won't even be able to fucking smoke for real. Like, so all that shit. So it just really, yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, it's been a fucking journey, gang. The the shit is almost over. I'm halfway fucking there. If you are watching this video, I want you to put down in the comment section. Good job, Haim, bro. Like, no cap. Cause like I said, I didn't even think that I would get this far with into it. Cause like I said, I've tried this shit plenty times before, and nigga, I want to go re up the next fucking day. Or I'll tell myself, oh, nigga, this is my last pack. Once this shit done, I'm not smoking no more, and I go hit my plug up that same night. I've done that shit before. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what necessarily made this time different for me, but the tips that I gave you, those 4 tips that I gave you, I feel like is what made the type of change. Before, I didn't tell nobody I want to do this shit. I didn't come out verbally and say the shit. When I started this shit, I posted it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And my best friend, that nigga said, "Yeah, you got this, Hen." I was like, "Yeah, I can't let this nigga down." Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? So there's other folks that's like looking for you to accomplish this shit. And with those 4 tips, I honestly feel like, and you'll be good. And don't fucking set the goal small first, gang. Like, if you can't go cold turkey with it, don't try to. Ease your way out of it. Me, I'm an extremist in a way, so I just like to do everything on like an extreme level. And once I want to get once I want to get something done, I'm trying to get it done. So I just like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm going cold turkey. I just dealt with the shit. And from day one to now, I'm like I said, I'm thankful for even making it this far. I appreciate all the niggas that's like, all my niggas that's encouraging the nigga along this shit, bro. That's here. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas like, yeah, gang. On the first, bro, we having smoke back, gang. Man, I'm ready to get higher, shit. I'm ready to get higher, shit. No cap, no. But yeah, that's just the real, bro. Like, cause you have to celebrate those wins and shit like that. And me going that month without the shit, of course I celebrated the fucking win. Like, I had to. You know what I'm saying? So, but it gave me that more like I can choose like to when I want to do this shit. It's not controlling me no more. I'm controlling it. And yeah, bro. So that's really how I've been maneuvering these, and these fucking 2 weeks and shit like that has transpired with along the journey, and I'm gonna check in with y'all niggas again at the end of this shit. Shit, nigga, my next video, the video at the end of this shit on September, nigga, you might see that with a blunt, and you're like, yeah, that nigga he ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like that, I these next 2 weeks is gonna be a little challenging. I feel like, but nothing the nigga can't handle. Cause I done been through it all type shit. But there ain't nothing the nigga can't handle, bro. But yeah, bro, this shit, it's been challenging in a way. A little easier than I expected, like just a tad bit easier. Cause like I said, bro, I smoked every day a couple times a day, so I'm just like, yeah, what the fuck, like, but I'm here, gang. Like, the worst thing is the cold sweats and not being able to sleep at night type shit for real. Even then, I've been kind of like better with that shit because I've been falling asleep a little earlier. Like, I've been getting tired just naturally. Um, but yeah, bro. Yeah, shit. I ain't really got shit else for y'all fuck niggas, bro. Like, if you clicked on this video, and you got some value from the video, I want you to leave a like. If you take any tip from the video and you start your journey of being sober or whatever the fuck the case may be, bro, you just let me know, and I'm